Hey everybody, Sean back from the Sci-Fi Model Guy, and we're not in the shop right now. We're actually upstairs in the office here. I'm getting ready to post this video, and just a quick little intro. This here is the second edition of Viewer Mail, where we're going to look at some submissions from three of you out there who are kind enough to send me some pictures of what you're doing. Looking forward to getting more from you all. And after the viewer mail, we're going to be looking at the little shop center focus of the Smith Brothers Hobby Center in Northridge, California. So stick around, everyone. A little short video here. Hope you enjoy. And please continue to send me some emails with pictures of what you're working on. Talk to you soon. All right, we're going to be starting off with some pictures here from Michael, who did some really cool modifications to the Bizarre collectors for the 650 scale Enterprise. And this matches Franz Joseph's drawing of the original Connie class and the filming miniature. So Michael did this with a razor saw, and he just cut the little shield pieces there that go right underneath the Bizarre collector. He's cut them into three separate pieces and put them on, and it's really cool modifications, just basically cutting, so there's no cost involved, and it's really neat. And here's another picture from the top view, and you can see the really nice even notches there, so real well done. It must take a steady hand. And there's looks like a poor decapitated soldier there. Probably didn't mean to get in the shot. But really cool, and there were some very nice ships there in the background, so it'd be cool to learn a little bit more about those. And here are some pictures of, it looks like aftermarket Enterprise decals from PMT. I hadn't heard of these before, and on this next shot here, these are the grid lines that are going to go on to the model. So the grid lines, if you're not familiar with the Enterprise from the original series, the original filming model actually had lines of panel lines on there, and they're very hard to see. And essentially they were done with a mechanical pencil by the model makers on the 11-foot model. So it's always been very difficult to make decals for that are of that scale. It would have to be very, very thin line, seeing how it was a graphite pencil on an 11-foot model. But these decals here seem to be pretty nice. They're not really too thick and solid, and it looks like they kind of fade in and out, giving it that nice appearance of subtlety. So it's really nice. If you're going to be building the 650 scale model, that might be something to consider doing. Okay, so the next emails that I received were from Gary, and Gary's got some really nice shots here of a TOS Enterprise. Looks like this 650 scale, like we've been doing, and here's a nice shot. It looks like it's from his backyard. It looks like a really nice spring day in the background there, so really cool there. And nice angled shot of the ship. And the next picture there is a top-down view. Really nice paint job there by Gary. I really like the Bizarre collectors. They're very subtle. If you look there, especially on the port side, it looks like it looks like overspray, but to me it looks like it really enhances it and brings it thing. So I'm not trying to make an insult there. It gradually fades that color. So really nicely done. Nice soft and subtle paint job there. Very smooth, very smooth. Nice ship. I'd like to see the results of it when the decals are on and all that. And Gary sent some other pictures too, quite a few of them. And we'll start from the first one here. It looks like just the Enterprise pre-assembled. Looks like, the nacelles are assembled in the secondary hull prior to painting, looks like. And here's a nice shot of the USS Voyager. This is a really cool model. Very, very intricate shots here. Very nice angles. And looks like a lot of work went into here. Voyager is quite a ship. A lot of decals. A lot of details to put in. And just cycling through these pictures here is a nice top view forward shot. And here is the protectors from Space Quest, or Galaxy Quest, sorry. my apologies there. Yeah, Galaxy Quest, really cool model here. I didn't know it existed. Really, really neat. Here's a rear view of the model and a top view. Really well done. And here is a JJ Prize model, and another nice model. So really, really good work here. And thanks for sharing them. And here we go. Here's a, I think this is what he dubbed as his childhood enterprise, or the model he did when he was young. And it's all in silver, nice stand there. And it looks a lot like the model that we did recently. So they haven't really changed it. And here's another picture of the current model next to it. So you can see they really haven't done much. You can see they really haven't done much to change it. But it's really cool that you held on to that childhood model. A lot of us would have just thrown it away or lost it or broken it or something. But you can really tell. You can really tell that Gary's taking care of his stuff and reveres it. So really well done. Hats off to you. And lastly here, but not least, we have some pictures from Ian, who submitted pictures of the Enterprise C, which is the current build that we're doing here on the channel. And as Ian had said, the masking is difficult on this, so there's a lot of intricate things that you have to do to get this one just right. I really like here the ribboning that you did on the side of the saucer section there. Some really nice work there. That had to have been pretty tough to do. A lot of patience. Here's a nice picture of from underneath the saucer section, looking up like the ship's coming at us. Really well done. Good masking job. Good paint job all around. It looks like there's a runabout there in the background, and that was actually Ian did tell me his next kit's going to be the Rio Grande from DS9, and that looks like that's what that is. I didn't know that kit existed. I'm going to have to pick one up. And Ian, if you're out there on your email, you did say that you might give lighting a shot. I highly recommend it. And for any of you watching, if you haven't done lighting before, and if you have the means to get the materials needed for it, it's not really that many. I definitely recommend giving it a try. It's a lot of fun, and when you get that first ship lit, it's just intoxicating. So if anyone has any questions about it, you feel free to email me, and I'll try to help you out. And I'm sure there's a lot of tutorials online, and I am going to be trying to do one here on the channel at some point, for those of you who haven't done one yet. But really work, and Ian, I definitely encourage you to go for it, man. Just do the lighting, you'll have fun. And to all of you out there, you'll have fun. So that's it. We had those 3 submissions from people. Really looking forward to seeing a lot more from everyone, what you have to share with us. So I'd love to showcase your work on the channel. And don't forget, it's the SciFi Model Guy at gmail.com. It's right there on the screen. And with that, we'll move on to the next segment, which is going to be the shop showcase of the Smith Brothers Hobby Center in Northridge, California. Okay, folks, here we are with our tour, as promised, of this Smith Brothers Hobby Center in Northridge, California. And we'll start right off, of course, going right to the sci-fi section. And here we are looking at a few of the nice models. And there's the info for the store right there on the screen. Just kind of up and down. It's some nice stuff here. There's some like horror things, vintage Batman stuff. There I am kind of pulling a robot out there. I think it was a Robbie the Robot, which I'd love to have. There's a Batmobile, a space shuttle, and here you're going to see me kind of grab that Jupiter 2, which I ended up purchasing that day, and have that. So that's going to be coming up on the channel at some point soon. Some really cool stuff here. Then to the other side of that aisle, this is where they have a lot of Gundam models there. They've really gotten a nice stock of them. You can see there's a nice book section out in the back. I didn't record that part. Here's my finger. And some really nice Star Wars models, a lot of Star Trek stuff. And as I pan up here, you'll see there's the 350 scale Enterprise shuttlecraft. There's a Klingon ship. Just a marvelous selection. And here we are to the north wall of the store, and just about every kind of cool modeling tool, accessory that you can even possibly imagine. And some visors with some magnifiers, string, tape. They've got things for rocketry building. Here's a nice selection of pliers, pincers, files, things of that nature. Some more tools here. I think those there are sandpaper and some other decal application things. Here I'm going to zerging through the store. They were actually kind enough to let me remain in the store. It was closed when I was here. Here's a whole bunch of other military models, and above that on the other side there's a lot of car models. Really great store, you guys. They've been there since 1970, and as you can see here, their selection of materials is so good, and their staff is just as thorough and nice as their selection is. They've been there for a long time. Such a great part of the community. If you find yourself anywhere in Southern California near Los Angeles, please go check out this store and support them. They are great, and I thank them for letting me go into their store. Have a great day, everyone.